This is about half of the books on my fall TBR. Am I delusional? Quite possibly, but let's talk about them. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Carly, and today I'm going to be telling you all about the books I have on my fall TBR. Now, I am quite aware that my fall TBR may be a little on the delusional side, but I'm optimistic, and these are the books that I'm hoping to read between now and November time. So I'm giving myself a good chunk of time to get through them. Autumn is my favourite season. It is my favourite time of year, and I feel like my reading habits change to suit the seasons. There's not actually any spooky books on my fall TBR, just because my spooky season TBR is completely separate, and I'll be posting that next week. So no spooky books in this video, but yeah, mainly thrillers, cozy fantasies. I'm looking to the side because I'm looking at the stack of books to the left. Yeah, thrillers, cozy fantasies, dark academia, like normal fantasy. I can't actually remember what I've got on this list, to be honest, but I am so excited about every single one of these books. I am actually tempted to quit my job so that I can definitely fit them all in. I think there's around 20 books on my fall TBR, which I kind of average around 20 books a month, so maybe it's not entirely delusional. I don't know. I have got to fit in my spooky season TBR as well, so maybe it is actually. And just as a little teaser, my spooky season TBR that I'll be posting next week will be full of spooky books, gothic books, some darker thrillers as well. So if those are your vibes, then make sure you hit the subscribe button below so that you can stay up to date with all of my reading plans for the end of this year. I'm actually trying a different mic situation as well. I have had a lot of comments, some constructive criticism, some not so constructive criticism about my tiny little microphone. So I'm trying it clipped on me today. Hopefully the audio will still work. So yeah, let's get into the books that I'm going to be reading whilst sipping on my maple hazel latte and eating a cinnamon bun. Right, I don't actually have a physical copy of this book yet because it hasn't been released. House of Splinters by Laura Purcell. So this is actually a sequel. Is it a sequel? I may be lying saying that. I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's just set in the same world as The Silent Companions, by the same author, obviously. And The Silent Companions is actually one of my favourite kind of like historical gothic horror books. This is one of my most anticipated reads this year. I absolutely loved The Silent Companions. It gave me the heebies while I was reading it. It really, really terrified me while I was reading it. For anybody that doesn't know, The Silent Companions is basically about this old creepy house, and inside this house they're like these wooden figures called the Silent Companions, and they're like realistic figures of people. Honestly, they are creepy as hell. There is absolutely no way on this planet that if I lived in the Victorian era, I would have had these creepy companions in my house. But basically in The Silent Companions, our main character thought that they were haunted and they were coming to life and all the rest of it. So I've actually written down, Bridget Collins has blurbed it saying, beautifully vivid, claustrophobic and macabre. Literally sounds right up my street. And I am really hoping that I love it because the Waterstone Special Edition, I will put a photo up, is absolutely beautiful, those sprayed edges. So if I do love it, then I'm going to treat myself to the pretty copy. Next up, we have got Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerri Maniscalco. I think that's how you say it. This is actually a YA dark fantasy. And I've had it on my shelf for ages, and I feel like dark fantasies are perfect to read during the cozy season. Do you know what? I don't actually know what this book is about. I just know it's like a dark fantasy. Oh my God, is it witchy? I think it may be witchy, you know. No, stop. Well, I didn't actually know it was witchy, so already I just know I'm gonna love it. So it's about two sisters who are witches. They live in secret to avoid persecution. One of them is murdered and the other one vows to seek her revenge. This is given unhinged, witchy female rage vibes, and I cannot bloody wait. Next up, we have got another one I haven't got a physical copy of yet. It's actually on my Kindle. Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, and I believe this is a dark academia book. I haven't read any books by Leigh Bardugo yet. Can you believe it? I actually feel like that is a crime. This is book 1 of 2. Hellbent is book 2. This is supposed to be about secret societies, death, forbidden magic, and ghosts. And when I was looking into it for my autumn TBR, it actually, loads of people have said that it's really dark. Like, it comes with a lot of trigger warnings, which... side eye, we listen and we don't judge, but I do feel like this is going to be darker than I thought. A dark academia with a side of extra dark. I don't know. If anybody has read this book, then let me know what you thought. Right, next up we have got a thriller. We have got Final Girls by Riley Sager. I have read quite a few Riley Sager, but I've also got quite a few that I haven't read of his yet. And I feel like a slasher thriller book. It's kind of bordering on spooky season, isn't it? So I feel like this is the perfect time of year to read this one. It is about 3 girls who the media call the Final Girls because each of them are the sole survivors of separate killing sprees. One of these 3 final girls dies in mysterious circumstances, and the other 2 are left thinking, am I going to be next? Because after all, there can't be more than one final girl, can there? I've read some of the reviews and some people have said that it's addictive and pulse pounding, which is exactly what I love in my thriller books. And I haven't read a Riley Sager book since last year, so I think it's about time I tackled the rest of his backlist. Next up, we have got another fantasy book, Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole. This is actually available on Kindle Unlimited, and it is book 1 of 4 in a series. And do you know what? I know exactly what you're thinking because I'm thinking it myself. Am I really going to start another series when I have got so many series that I still haven't finished? Probably, because I am an absolute clown. I think this is like another enemies to lovers. It's been described as being an epic fantasy. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about an epic fantasy, but I have seen so many good reviews for this book, and it is about a feisty heroine. I think we all know by now, I bloody love me a feisty heroine. She's fighting against oppression, which is another theme in books that I absolutely love. It's got banter and dragons. I mean, literally say less. I'm gonna give it a go. I also feel like the cover is absolutely stunning, and it is definitely giving me kind of like autumn vibes. Next up, we have got Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. This is another one that's available on Kindle Unlimited, and I actually cannot believe I haven't read this book yet. I've held off reading it, and I am definitely going to get to it this fall. This is my pledge that I'm holding myself accountable. I'm going to read it. This is another cozy fantasy. It's got found family in it. I believe it is set in a coffee shop, and I think the main characters in it are like orcs or ogres or something, are they? I mean, in my head, I'm already thinking Shrek, but I may be way off with that. It also says it's perfect for fans of TJ Klune. I absolutely love TJ Klune, so if this is along a similar vibe, then I know I'm going to absolutely love it. And apparently, it's just got lots of baked goods and lattes, which are my absolute faves. So yeah, cannot bloody wait to read this. Right, next up, we've got another thriller book. I have had this thriller book on my TBR. I think this has been on my TBR for over a year. Look Closer by David Ellis. And the reason I have chosen it for my fall TBR is because I believe it is set during Halloween. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I may be wrong. I may be lying through my teeth, to be honest. But from what I remember, it is set during Halloween. It is about a couple who, on the outside, everything seems perfect, but one of them is a killer. A body is found nearby, and this couple's secrets all start unraveling. It's supposed to be about greed, obsession, revenge, literally all the things I love in my thriller books. It's actually been blurbed as being a roller coaster that will have you questioning everything. And again, that is exactly what I love in my thriller books. I'm hoping that this is going to be exactly what my brain needs after all the coziness. Next up, we have got The Society of Unknowable Objects by Gareth Brown. Can we just take a moment for this beautiful copy? This is the Goldsboro edition, and I am so confident that I'm going to love this book that I got the special edition before I've even read it. So this is by the same author that wrote The Book of Doors, and if you have been with me since I started this channel, you will know that The Book of Doors is one of my favourite books of all time. I absolutely love that book. So I have high hopes for this book. and it is actually my in-person book club's book for this month. I was just going to say it's my in-person book club, but I've set up my own online book club as well. If you would like to join my online book club, I will put a link in the description of this video. It's through Fable, it's all free, and every month we will just be reading the same book that we'll be reading in my in-person book club, and this month it is this one. So I will definitely be reading this in September. It is about a world of unknowable objects, but most people don't know that these objects exist. They are magical objects, obviously, in true Gareth Brown style. And there's a secret society that meets up every 6 months to kind of like assess the situation, see if anybody's like looking for these objects, assess the danger. The secret society meet in a bookshop. So already we've got the bookshop element, which I absolutely love in books. There are people chasing these magical objects and hunting them down. So we've got like that element of danger as well. It sounds so similar to the Book of Doors, which if it is, I just know I'm going to absolutely love it. This is shorter than the Book of Doors. I feel this is like about 300 pages as well. Look at the end papers. Aren't they absolutely stunning? I am so excited to read this book, but I'm also a little bit nervous just because I love the Book of Doors so much. I hope that this one is just as good. Next up, we have got Starling House by Alex E. Harrow, and this is another absolutely stunning copy. This is the Illumicrate edition. How beautiful are those edges? The dust jacket is clear as well. How stunning is that? Do you know what? This is my problem. I buy these beautiful editions. I actually had this secondhand, so this was a bargain. And they end up on my pretty kind of like sprayed edge shelf, and I forget all about them. But this, I think this is like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, or it's based on it. I think it is. Let me just check. So it's a reimagining of Beauty and the Beast. It's a dark Gothic fairy tale. We've got that word Gothic. You know, as soon as I see that word Gothic, I am instantly drawn in. It's got a vivid and eerie setting. It's in a haunted mansion. There's sinister forces, and it's also been described as being perfect for fans of V.E. Schwab. And I absolutely love me some V.E. Schwab. So yeah, I got high hopes for this one as well. Next up, we have got an absolute classic, Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. And I am ashamed that I haven't read this book yet. As a Gothic loving girly, I cannot believe I haven't read this book yet. This was actually published in 1938, and it's kind of giving me Jane Eyre vibes from the blurb. It is about a new bride who realizes that she doesn't really know her new husband all that well. She doesn't know much about him. And his first wife, Rebecca, haunts every room in the house. So yeah, it is. I mean, there's not actually much on the blurb, to be honest. In every corner of every room is the phantom of his beautiful first wife, Rebecca. It's the haunting story of a woman consumed by love and the struggle to find her identity. So this definitely does sound like Jane Eyre, and I absolutely loved Jane Eyre. So I can't wait to read this. I don't know. I feel like I've just been putting it off, and I don't know why. I cannot declare myself a Gothic loving girly if I haven't read this book, can I? So this is going to get read. I'm going to try and read it this month. Next up, we have got The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon. And this one is available on Kindle Unlimited. And this is I think this is more of like a rom-com, but one of the main characters works in an undertaker's. So I feel like this is perfect for this season because of the Undertaker vibes. So this is kind of giving like small town romance. Like I said, we've got the Undertaker element, and it has got magic and demigods in it. So it sounds like so much fun. And I feel like I'm going to need something a little bit more lighthearted after all the kind of like Gothic fantasy thriller books. And also the blurb is reminding me a little bit of The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. That is set in a funeral home. That's a rom-com, which I absolutely love, like magical realism. So I'm hoping that this is along the similar lines to The Dead Romantics. Next up, we have got Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. And I think this is kind of like a magical fantasy with a bit of folklore in it. Oh, on the front it says, Jodie Picoult has said it's spellbinding, Stephanie Garber has said it's exquisite, and Rebecca Ross has said it's bewitching. It follows the story of Emery, and her life was changed forever after her boyfriend was accused of the murder of her best friend. Emery goes to live a quiet life in this tight-knit community that is steeped in folklore and tradition and superstition. And after 14 years, Emery's old boyfriend returns and these townspeople want him gone. Strange things start happening, revealing secrets and betrayals, and also revealing what really happened the night her best friend was murdered. This is actually giving me thriller vibes, to be honest. Thriller, witchy, magical folklore vibes. I mean, what more could you want from a book? Next up, we have got a book that I have had on my TBR for bloody ages, The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak? I don't know how you say it. The reason I have put it off is because it is quite a chunky book. It is over 600 pages. But the reason it's on my autumn TBR, and I really, really want to try and get to it this kind of like autumn / spooky season, is because the book is narrated by death. It follows the story of a young girl called Liesel. It is set in 1939 in Nazi Germany, and she becomes known as the book thief. She starts stealing books from the bonfires that the Nazis have set to burn these books. She starts stealing books from libraries. Liesel's parents have been taken to a concentration camp, and her adoptive family are hiding a Jew in the basement. So it says on the back, here is a small fact, you are going to die. That's cheery. 1939, Nazi Germany. The country is holding its breath. Death has never been busier. Liesel, a 9-year-old girl, is living with a foster family on Himmel Street. Her parents have been taken away to a concentration camp. Liesel steals books. This is her story and the story of the inhabitants of her street when the bombs begin to fall. Some important information. This novel is narrated by death. So yeah, that one is on my autumn TBR. I am really, really hoping to get to it. I have seen nothing but good reviews from some of my book friends, and I just feel like it's time for me to tackle this one. Stop putting it off. Right, next up we have got a TJ Klune. I can't decide between these two books. We have got Wolf's Song, which is book 1 in a 4-book series. Another series. I honestly don't know what is wrong with me. Or In the Lives of Puppets. Is it going to be safer if I read this one and don't start a new series? I don't know. But if you don't already know, I think I may have actually already said it on this video, I absolutely love TJ Klune. I've loved House in the Cerulean Sea, Somewhere Beyond the Sea. They are both, they're like a duology. Bones Beneath My Skin, Under the Whispering Door. Oh my God, his books. I love his writing. I love his humour. I love The Found Family. All 4 books of his that I've read have made me cry. So I just want to try and read some more of his backlist. I'm also going to see him next month. I'm going to see TJ Klune in October. If anybody has read either of these, let me know which one you would suggest. I'm happy to go off recommendations because I don't actually know what either of them is about. I think this may be about gay werewolves. And this, I think this is giving like Pinocchio vibes. Oh, there we are. So this one says, inspired by the adventures of Pinocchio. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm happy for you to choose which one of these that I actually read. Next up, we have got a book that I haven't actually got a copy of yet. I think I've got the paperback on pre-order. Blood Over Bright Haven by M.L. Wang. This, I think, is a dark academia, but I also think, again, I may be lying through my teeth, I think this is witchy. I don't know, but I feel like somebody has given a review on it and said that it had witchy vibes, which is why I added it to my TBR. And also, I have had this on my Kindle for probably about a year. I don't know when it was released. So I've had it on my Kindle since it was released, because all I have seen for this book are 5-star ratings, like outstanding 6-star. This is the best book you'll ever read. And the reason I haven't read it yet is because, I've been put off by the hype, because I really don't want to be disappointed when I read it. But I'm going to tackle it this autumn. All I know is that it's dark academia. It's a standalone dark fantasy, and it has incredible reviews. I was going to get it last year when it was only out in hardback, but I have been very sensible and I've waited for the paperback, and the paperback I think is arriving. Is it arriving next month? I don't even know when the paperback's been released. I will check and I'll put the date on the screen. But yeah, I am so excited for this book, but also a little bit scared, just in case I'm the only one in the corner going, oh, I didn't like it, like I was with Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Right, next up we have got another thriller book, Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. This is another one I don't have a physical copy of, but if I love this book, you best believe I'm going to be getting this cover which I will put on the screen, because it's a hardback and it's got the keyhole like cut out of the front bit. It's so cool. This has been described as being deliciously dark and spooky. I mean, could it be more perfect? A, for the upcoming season, and B, for me and my reading tastes. I don't know a whole lot about this book. I think it is about a nanny and she doesn't really know what she's getting herself into, and she ends up on trial for murder, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what the book is about. That's all I really know. I don't really know anything more about this book. I like to go into my books as blind as possible, to be honest. But, I mean, if it's been described as being deliciously dark and spooky, then I feel like it's just meant for me. Right, we're nearly at the end. I do feel like this is a very extensive fall TBR. Next up, we have got Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. I think that's how you say it. There's so many people saying I don't know how to say it. Catabasis. I actually feel like this sounds better in an American accent, like Catabasis. I don't know, it sounds better than Catabasis in my little Welsh accent. But anyway, this book is about hell. It is set in hell and it is about a journey into hell. I think this is another dark academia. I'm actually going to read you the blurb of this one as well because it's very short. Also, before I do, this is the Fairy Loot edition. How absolutely stunning is this book? On the back, all it says is, Alice Law, you naughty girl, you're trying to go to hell. And then the blurb says, grad student Alice Law has only ever had one goal, to become the brightest mind in the field of analytic magic. But the only person who can make her dream come true is dead and, inconveniently, in hell. And Alice, along with her biggest rival, Peter Murdoch, is going after him. But hell is not as the philosophers claim. Its rules are upside down, and if she's going to get out of there alive, she and Peter will have to work together. That's if they can agree on anything. Will they triumph or kill each other trying? Doesn't that sound so good? I don't know when to read this. It's literally just been released. This was my August Fairy Loot book. Do I try and read it this month while everybody else is reading it and hyping it up? Or do I let the hype die down a little bit and maybe read it in November? I don't know what to do, but I honestly cannot wait. Right, we're wrapping it up now. I've just got a few more mentions of books that I'm hoping to get to this autumn/fall. So I either want to start the Eddie Flynn series by Steve Kavanagh. I have read Kill for Me, Kill for You by him, and I absolutely loved it. So I feel like now I finished the Chris Carter series, I want to start a new thriller book series. I'm also hoping to get to Human Remains by Joe Callahan, which is book 3 in the Cat and Lock series. I've read the first 2 books. This is the last book in the series. I don't know if it's the last one. It's the most recent one. There aren't any more out at the moment, so I'm hoping to read that one. I'm also hoping to carry on with the M.W. Craven series. I've only read book 1 in the Washington Post series by M.W. Craven, and I absolutely loved that book. So I don't know why I haven't carried on with the series yet. Black Summer was actually in my summer TBR and I never got round to it, but I am hoping to get to it this autumn. And also I have got 2, I think they're both kind of like rom-coms. They are both also available on Kindle Unlimited. So first up we have got Mourner for Hire by Caitlin Moss. This is released on the 9th of September, which, it's the 9th of September today when I'm recording this video. So it's actually available now. Oh, I'm going to add that to my Kindle Unlimited TBR today, actually. I think this is kind of like spooky rom-com, Mourner for Hire. I don't know, like the cover's giving. I love anything a little bit morbid and spooky. So I'm hoping that that book gives those vibes. And similarly, we have got Pumpkin Spice and Poltergeist by Ali K. Mulford. I think this is like a sapphic spooky rom-com. I love my spooky rom-coms. So yeah, I'm adding those to the list as well. I have actually lost count of how many books I have now got on my fall TBR, but I'm hopeful. I am very hopeful and very optimistic that I'm going to get to most of them, if not all of them, this cozy season. So yeah, that is the end of my fall TBR video. Let me know if any of these books are on your radar. Let me know if you've read any of them. Let me know if you particularly recommend any of them. If you think I should sack off any of them. If you think they're absolutely awful and I shouldn't bother wasting my time. I may dip my toe into something spooky this month as well. I am a spooky girly through and through. But I do feel like I'm going to be reading a lot of spooky books in October. So I don't want to peak too early, but I may just dip my toe into a few spooky books to get the spooky juices flowing, ready for a full-blown month of spookiness next month. I am so excited for the cozy autumn reading. I'm looking forward to just slowing it down a little bit, having the darker nights and being cold enough to wear my sweaters and my blankets. Honestly, it is my favourite time of year. I absolutely love it. I'm also going to try my absolute best to do some cozy reading vlogs because I do really enjoy filming them. I'm just useless. I always forget to film the reading part of my reading vlogs, but I am going to try my best so that we can kind of experience the cozy reading vibes together. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I really hope you managed to get some inspiration for your own autumn TBRs. Let me know if there are any books in particular that you're really excited about for cozy season. Any fantasies, any thrillers, literally anything. I'm a mixed genre girly, so let me know if you think I need to add anything else to my TBR, even though it's already bursting. If you did enjoy watching, please don't forget to hit that little subscribe button below. I would absolutely love it if you decided to stick around and spend the cozy season with me. But yeah, I will leave it there for now, and I'll catch you all next time.